Well, hello again. Welcome again to another episode of Down to Earth but Heavenly Minded. I'm your host, Rish, and today we're going to be going through the book of Numbers yet, and we're going to be in chapter 27. And this section of the uh, scriptures are going to be dealing with the daughters of Zephahad. And some of these names are really hard to pronounce, but then there's a reason they were named this, so we gotta deal with it. Uh, then drew near to the daughters of Zephadad, the sons of Hefer, the sons of Gilon, of Marshah, the son of Manasseh, from the clan of Manasseh, the sons of Joseph. The names of the daughters were Maralah, Noah, Hoglah, Micah, and Tizar. And they stood before Moses, before Eleazar the priest, and before the chiefs of all the congregation of the entrance of the tent of meeting, saying, Our father died in the wilderness. He was not among the companies of those who gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died for his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father be taken away from his clan because he had no sons? Give us the possession among our father's brothers. And Moses brought their case before the Lord. And the Lord said to Moses, The daughters of Zephahad are right. You should give them possession of an inheritance among their father's brothers, and transfer to the inheritance of their fathers to them. And you shall speak to the people of Israel, saying, If a man dies and has no son, then you shall transfer his inheritance to his daughters. And if he has no daughters, then you should give his inheritance to his brothers. And if he has no brothers, then you should give his inheritance to his father's brother. And if his father has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to the nearest kin of his clan, and he shall possess it, and it shall be for the people of Israel statute and rule as the Lord commanded Moses. So that takes care of that problem. So now Joshua to succeed Moses. Now everybody knows that Joshua was an apprentice to Moses, and he really followed him close, and he was very obedient to the Lord. So he was the right one to succeed Moses. Well, the Lord said to Moses, Go up into the mountain of Arabian and see the land that I have given to the people of Israel. When you have seen it, you also shall be granted to your people, gathered to your people as your brother Aaron was, because you rebelled against my word in the wilderness of Zin, when the congregation quarreled, and you failed to uphold me as holy at the waters before their eyes. And these are the waters of Meribah of Kiddush in the wilderness of Zin. Now Moses spoke to the Lord, saying, Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, appoint a man over the congregation, who shall go out before them and come in before them, who shall lead them out and bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord may not sleep that has no shepherd, as a sheep that has no shepherd. So the Lord said to Moses, Take Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit that laid your hand on him. Make him stand before Eleazar and the priest and the congregation, and you shall commission him in their sight. You shall invest him with some of your authority, that all the congregation of the people of Israel may obey. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire for him by the judgment of the Urim before the Lord. At his word they shall go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the people of Israel with him, the whole congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him. He took Joshua and made him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole congregation, and he laid his hand on him and commissioned him as the Lord directed through Moses. So we see another aspect of this chapter was dealing with another leader to take the place of Moses. And there's a book in between the end of Numbers and the book of Joshua, but it's kind of a continuation. But we will, after we finish the book of Numbers, we will be going into the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy is a book that is a lot, has a lot, I should say, the dealings with the nation Israel. And it all leads up to when the Lord brings them into the land. And we will see that as we go on, and all the difficulties that they run into, and how Joshua will be the one that leads them into all this. And that will be kind of a continuation of the Pentateuch. And there's one thing I really don't understand, why Joshua wasn't part of the Pentateuch, because it seems like it just flows with the same story. But this is God's Word. In the first 5 books of the Bible, which will be completed with Deuteronomy, is really the book of the law, or the Torah. So with that said, we're going to end our episode for today, and we will see you on the next one. So bye for now.